Howdy, Gamerinos. Welcome back. We're here with another Pick'ems video. Last time, it was a little close. I think everybody, like 60% of people or something had Greyhound to go 03. So when they didn't, it was squeaky bum time, as we say. But we made it just about. Came down to the very final matchup. As you can see, OG didn't get the dubski. Vitality don't count because they didn't go 3-0. So I was waiting for the last one, but thankfully Fnatic were not a bottle job and they done it. So we are still on for the Diamonde coin. Very cool. We got one in Antwerp. There it is. Rio silver coin unlocked, baby. So let's move on. Maybe just kind of highlight here. Yeah. So we had BNE going 3-0. We had Cloud9 Mouse, Outsiders, Fnatic, Furia. Very easy to call because they're there on the screen. We also had Vitality going through. And I believe that makes 7. So, yep, those are your advancing teams. We had Imperial and 00 Nation go 03, the home crowd advantage, Lamau. But let's move on. Now, this may well be one of the hardest Legends stages in recent memory. To be honest with you, yeah, this is going to be a real challenge. The way that the seedings worked out because of placings, we've got I think it's FaZe Cloud9 as an opening game, Na'Vi, Vitality as an opening game. There's no sort of clear favorites. I think I'll take a second and flash the opening matchups on the screen. I've not had a full, deep dive look and the goddamn major calculator thing. I don't quite like to do that. A bit of an idea is good. And, conversation on Twitter last night about where the seeding should go and whether it should be reseeded, blah, 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 blah. But still got to go with a few gut feelings. Now, I'm going to stick to my guns. And last time out, I was like, this is a team that should go 3-0, should be a favorite, whatever. And I went with Vitality, right? And they did let me down. So I'm not going to change on that, I don't think. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, you have to metagame it and be, they might get upset and stuff and all these opening matchups. I'm gonna take a team that I have a bit of confidence in. Now, for me, it is between FaZe and Team Liquid. There are a few other names, in there that I think, Na'Vi. I still think Cloud9 are going to be a pretty strong contender. They've just, kind of had that weird slow start that the top teams, when they're playing lower down teams, it's excuses, but, some good shouts would maybe be Heroic, maybe be an Ents, a Nip. These are the kinds of teams that are like, oh, well, the big ones might get upset. Those are the types of teams you might pick. I think I'm going to stick by Liquid. I've been singing their praises. I'm a big fan of your Kindars. A little bit of heart in it, as there always is with my type of votes on these kind of videos. And I think that, yeah, I do feel that they have the pieces. Should it come together? Should they find that team cohesion and just a little bit of, selflessness maybe with some of the members, I think that they could be flying. So I'm going to put them 3-0, keeping that, solid. We're not going full hard mode 9 out of 9 like Maui, but still want to keep that, put your money where your mouth is. Now, in terms of the 03, we have a BNE that is a bit of a surprise. Team like Sprout, you might say, is a surprise to get to the Legends stage. You also have a Mouse who are on really good form, but how long does that keep up? Big, looking kind of shaky. Spirit, again, maybe a bit lucky to be on there. And then you obviously have sort of the obvious ones here with Vitality and Cloud9 who looked weak. Now, do I think they're going to go 03? No, I don't. I think it is between BNE, although we're going to continue to underestimate them. Sprout. Ents have not looked too great. Pretty bad Pro League, sort of up and down. Yeah, I don't think they've looked too great for me. So consistency-wise, not to be trusted. Let's see. Again, I want to stick with this whole just go for it kind of thing and not try and meta game. BNE, they're going to be disrespected. I think I'm going to go Sprout 03. I think it's going to be a bit much for some of these young players. Still a pretty young team. Really great signs at the RMR. But I don't think they're going to pick up a Dubsky. I believe their opening game is against Ents, but again, we're not too sure. Right, so getting into the meat and potatoes, because this is where we've got to be sure, clearly, you know, and if I'm doing this whole stick by, you know, hardcore picks or whatever, I do have to, therefore, do well here if I'm to be in with a diamond coin. I'd at the very least like to have, you know, my gold or whatever and make the champion stage worth something. If I get stuck on silver, I will be sad. So we're going to kick off with some obvious picks here. That would be FaZe Na'Vi for me. I am going to add Vitality into that. Slow start, not having players play at their peak, really. I think that the stakes will be much higher, obviously. And the caliber of teams they'll be a bit more used to. So I think that they will be able to make it through. I'm going to go Spirit. I think Spirit will be one of the more hidden players. We got guys like Patsy and Wonderful on this team who are looking pretty good, individually speaking. And they're a very confident team. If they, as they did last Legend stage, if they open up with a good game, I think they can be pretty hard to slow down. Very momentum-based. I think they've got BNE in their opening game. So that would be kind of a cool matchup, actually. And I'm going to end up eating my words on the Spirit one, but I think that Spirit could indeed make it through. Now, I got to stick with kind of my boys, Ents, you know, a little bit of bias here, but I've interviewed Madden. I've interviewed Snappy alongside Pronogo, so yeah, gotta go with Ents. Love some of the players on this team. I have just said, oh, they're, you know, shaky and inconsistent coming into it, so maybe we'll, you know, get rid of a Spirit and try. But this is a really hard Legend stage to predict, okay, guys? Like, it really is a challenge. Because you know what I mean? We've still got Heroic, Nip, you know, these kind of 4 teams I could see. Cloud9, do we underestimate Miles? How deep is this momentum going to take them? I'm actually going to get rid of Spirit. I really cannot afford to have, like, more than just one voting with my heart type thing on this platform. Because I think this is the platform that's really going to carry me, is making sure that I get 5 to go through. Bro. It's tough. It's tough. I could sit here for a long time. I don't want to go too long on this video. I like where Nip's at with the Alexi B. I like where Nip's at. Okay, let's just stick to it. Bit more structure. They've got the honeymoon period. I think that this is a major that they'll come into with a lot of, you know, confidence behind them. A few Dubskis under the belt. Clean RMR. Oh, it's so hard, bro. Do I go, like, momentum? Do I go home crowd? Do I go UK? Do I go always a dark horse? Do I go, you know, another kind of dark horse? A lot of people pick these guys to win the majors, the dark horse team. I think the numbers on Cloud9 are too big. Shiro is playing amazingly. Axile is getting activated and playing pretty damn well. I think that those kind of numbers are too big. I think they'll have a conversation over the next 48 hours or so of like, guys, let's, as a team, get our shit together. We can do this. I don't know if I just send it. Safe picks kind of here. Fury are always pretty good to make it through, but I don't think they're consistent enough. Styles dying. Outsiders, but, you know, are there new players activated enough yet? Don't think so. I don't think Dexter can outplay the higher caliber IGLs. I don't think Mezzi can either. I'm going motherfucking Heroic. Oh, God. Oh, it's actually so painful. I've not even locked it in yet, man. Look at how many, like, big teams there are there. And then just how many are kind of left as well, you know? Oh, my goodness, it's such a hard... Oh, you know what, actually? I was having a conversation with a few of the other caster boys. And I did say, gotta be a man of my word, I did say because Vitality let me down on the 3-0, I was going to put them 0-3. So, I'm just going to have to do it. So, we definitely, but that does, on a, you know, maybe a smart, open this spot up to one of these more, you know, favoured teams that are down here. There's got to be a team that sneaks through. Surely not all the teams. I don't know, I think Ents is a team that doesn't really make sense. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose sleep over this, bro, honestly. Alright, hold on. Random.org. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8. So between 1 and 8, generate 8. So it's Fnatic, guys. It's Fnatic to go through according to the random number generator. There we go. We are locked in. Not going to change. Not going to do any cheese. Not going to, you know, post this screenshot to Twitter and go, yo, what do you think of my pick'ems, guys? And then an hour later, I'm going to change them because I got cold feet. That's it. I actually, off of the whole legend set, but I am very doubtful, guys. I am very, very doubtful. There's a chance that the bigger boys out here, you know, these kind of teams let me down. There's a chance Vitality let me down in a different way by, you know, not letting me down. There's a chance that Team Liquid, I'm overestimating them. Wow, I don't like it one bit. I don't like it one bit. I got a bad feeling about this, let me tell you. But that's the beauty of the major, you know what I mean? That is the beauty of this fun. That is what it is all about, is these types of matchups and the cool storylines. So, yep, that's how it's going. Yep, I've done it now. I've done it. I'm already having doubts. So I got to end the video before I just start changing things while I'm still recording. Thank you very much for watching, and catch you in the next one when I'm secured for the diamond coin, lol.
You're gonna love this video right here. You're gonna love it. Check it out right now.